Hi, we're Group 9. My name is Amanda, and with me today I have Jessica, Sandra,
Alice, Eloise.
And for this project in marketing management, we got assigned the company Bonzai AB, Travel and Events. The company offers simple yet price-worthy business arrangements abroad. The company was founded in 2010 by Sophie Granat, booking flights, hotels, restaurants, lectures, as well as offering other activities are the negotiations that Bonsai are responsible for doing. And Alice will talk more about our project case now.
Thank you, Amanda. The research problem for the project was to determine what the business manager could do in order to improve the promotion strategy and develop the communication channels. And during our first meeting with Sophie, she told us that the main issue for the company was to gain more customers and that she wasn't sure about how to reach out to them through communication channels. Today, Bonzai AB works with 3 communication channels. They have a website, a Facebook page, and an Instagram account. The channels lack in structure and some of the information is unnecessary, which makes the content very messy. And even though our group have done some changes at the communication channels, such as develop a new logo, improve and simplify the website, the main focus for this project was to increase the manager's knowledge about promotion strategy by implementing the IDA model. The project will end with the presentation for the CEO with suggested improvements rather than overrunning the business. And now Sandra will talk more about the IDA model.
Thank you, Alice. We decided to talk to Sophie about IDA and how she should use this to promote her strategy or through promotions. So IDA is basically the steps a consumer takes from first becoming aware of a product or service till making the final deal. And we propose that she will have this in mind when she promotes herself in order to ease this process for the consumer. So with the first A in IDA, stands for attention, she will focus on first creating an attention for her service through standing out and making people aware through Instagram, Facebook, and her website. She will make people create an attention for her service. And with the I, the interest, she will tend to make people interested. She will make them keep them hooked in a way to later create a desire for her service, where she will maybe make the consumer aware of a problem that will be solved through the service of Bonsai, and then finalize these 4 steps through action which will use to make them take the next step and finalize the deal. And now Jessica will talk to you about the methodology.
Okay, thank you, Sandra. So how did we start it? As soon as we received the company, we decided to meet the CEO, Sophie Granat, and we discussed about the inconvenience that the firm has and in what way she needs us to help her. It was easy for us that she accepted to give us access to the company's social media because that was the part that needed improvement. She gave us permission to change everything, so this was a boost of motivation for us to help her. We gave fresh air to the social media, at least we tried to change the logo, the pictures, and even the name. Another thing that we did was emailing the previous customers so we could get reviews from the services that she gave them. And we looked at the competitors to see the differences between a part-time job that she has and the full-time job. And now Heloise is going to talk more about the competitors and the findings.
So I'm going to talk about how competitors' communication looks like. So we decided to analyze a website and social media of 3 Swedish business travel agencies, which are Fast Travel, Resia, and Tabi. There are bigger companies than Bonzai, but we try to find what they're doing, what is doing most of the time.
So they all post a lot of pictures of the travels they did. We often find the offer on the first page. They often propose meetings, conferences, team building, sometimes kickoff. Then at the bottom of the first page, you can find the contact information, phone, address, social media, which are often Facebook and LinkedIn, and most of the time the partners, because it's like big companies, so they do have a lot of partners. On the second page, the consumer can find the added value of the company, which are the main advantages, like flexibility, reduced expenses, and sustainable. They also have the presentation of the team. They also have a send a request page where you can contact the company directly via the website, and one of the company also proposed to subscribe to a newsletter. And finally, one of the company had an award, so they put it at the bottom of the first page with their contact information, and they all have reviews page with the reviews of the company they work with. So finally, Amanda will talk to you about the suggestions.
As the task of this project was to add suggestions for Sophie to implement for Bonzai, we found some, and one of the first we want to suggest to Bonzai is to separate private life from the business, as this might not be relevant for the customers and therefore should be excluded. Another thing we have as a suggestion is the Instagram and Facebook post content should always be connected to the business, as well as it should be informative to the customers. And for it to be extra good, one should include the item model to create interest and attention, as Sandra mentioned before. The website has a page where price examples from previous trips can be seen. These should always be updated, as not all of them are at the moment. And lastly but not least, the social media should always be linked. So if you're on Facebook, you should be able to have easy access to the Instagram and the website. Thank you for listening.